Hey, peepsy doodles. So, I am an absolute mess this morning, so that's why I'm not on camera. But I have found that live videos have been kind of the easiest way to do a little bit more of a lengthy video, especially with how much storage is left on my phone. So I decided to do a live video of my new put together witchy room. Now there are, of course, a few things that still have to be hung on the walls and such, but it is done enough to the point to where I think I can finally share it with you guys, and I'm really excited. So here we go. So the carpet is in, and it's so plushy and wonderful. But good morning, Aqua Witch. So those trim right there still go on the doors, so don't mind that. But of course, and poof. Yay! Okay, so obviously I'm going to go through and show you guys everything individually, but this came with the house, this bulletin board, and I really like it, and so I'm probably going to put a lot of my cards. I have quite a few. Hi, Angie! But I have quite a few business cards from a lot of my fellow witchy friends, so those will probably go on there. My mom went to, is it Punta Cana, I think, and she got me this, so that's here. I've got my amethyst necklace here, one of my jasper pendulums that is still for sale, but nobody has adopted yet. A set of my mala beads I got from Flora. This was my mother's cross from her first communion way back in the day, so I still have that. I still have to hang up my chakra goodness, but I originally hung it here, and I realized it hung really low, like it hung way down into the candle, and so it's not really where I wanted it anyway, so I just kind of hung it there for now. Then we have my shelf. Up top I just have my cute little witch, I used to use it as a doorstop, but it's a little candle holder. The top here is, I've got a couple of my decks, my Osho Zen deck, Ghosts and Tarots, the Crystal Oracle. This is my God and Goddess deck combined. This is, of course, my baby. Good morning, Luna. This is my Shadowscapes Tarot. Couple things back here, an oil that I got from Shakti. This is my homemade, oh my gosh, black sea salt, along with what's in here. My divination blend. Just a little cauldron. This, of course, you guys have seen my Salem Witches bottle. I got it actually from Salem. My mortar and pestle, and then my homemade black scrying mirror. Next shelf, I have to get this hung up. It's one of my witches' balls, so that'll get hung up. My Reiki Box. These are my spell stars that I made way fucking back in the day. Flora has a video on her Charming Pixie Flora channel on how to make those. Those are a lot of fun. Black sea salt. Black sea salt. This I actually got from Marshall's for $3.99. So if you guys are looking for actual black, like this is the Hawaiian black lava salt, you can go to Marshall's. This also I got from Marshall's, and I loved the thickness of the salt as well as the bottle itself. So this was from Marshall's for $5. These are just little tiny jars that I wasn't quite sure what to do, so they're in there for now. My Chalcedony crystal ball normally goes here, but she's upstairs right now. This is my Tibetan singing bowl, and I have my own revitalizing smudge spray as well as some love and light spray I got from D, or Tiptoe Check. Alrighty, next shelf. Essential oil goodnesses, and here as well. These back here, I think I've shown you guys, those are getting turned into rune for my psychic development program. You have my shell along with all of my cleansing goodnesses, my sage bundles, my Palo Santo wood, my feather. This is just a little incense cauldron. Oh, thank you, Angie. That was kind of my hope, is to make sure that my shelf was very welcoming and very magical feeling, because it's the first thing you see that you walk in. So thank you for that. Palo Santo incense. And then this is my little box of incense I got from my mother-in-law for Christmas. And this is a little thing of notes that I got also from Dee. And then my sweetgrass rope. Next one. So I kind of very quickly got all of my stones out yesterday, as you guys, if you have watched my last video, will see. Good morning, Mystic Witch. But so I have, I just kind of automatically do this when I go through and organize things, that I kind of had like a light side and a more dark side. So a lot of my quartz pieces are over here. This is one of my favorites. Kevin got me these. This is pink chalcedony. A little bit of citrine, but there's also citrine over there. Okay, this is just like a hodgepodge of stuff. Hey, Phoebe! A hodgepodge of stuff that I still have to go through, but there's all kinds of goodies in here, so I just kind of left it, because I have to eventually, I don't know if I'm going to keep all my crystals in this, or if I'm going to find a new way to get them organized, because I love when their energies are out and about and they just feel stagnant in this. But I had to resort to this when we had Aria, and so I don't know if eventually I'm going to get like a shelf to put on this wall, or like hanging shelves that I can get all of my crystals out again, because that's kind of my hope. But for right now, they're still here. So then I've got all of my other goodies over here. The rest of natural citrine point, celestite, a couple amethyst, huge piece of tourmaline. This is actually a piece of hematite that we found on a beach up north. Amazonite, a labradorite slab. And then this is, Kevin got me this. I fucking love this wooden bowl. And so I use it for a bunch of different random things. Both kitties are down here. They love the space. As you all saw yesterday with Pyperh and my freaking altar. Huh, Pyperh? Okay. You guys have pretty much seen in here, but all of my herbs. I've got my little herb. These, like I said, are trim for the door that I still have to put up. My herbal poster. This is just one of my herbal books that I put up here. Thanks, Angie. You know what? If I figure out where he got it from, honestly, I think he bought it from Walmart. I really think he did, for like $10 in the in like the crafty section where they have like the fake flowers. I think he bought it there. So you guys have seen all this, but I'll show you again for video purposes. All of my crafts are on this side, and there's the rest of my stones down there. But, yeah, jars of all sorts, candles, and kind of candles slash miscellaneous up top. Alrighty, Toothless is here. I don't know if this is his permanent home, or if I'm going to kind of deck this out a little bit, or if I'm going to make him his own little altar up top, but the protection dragon is back in place. I will have to do a little ritual to kind of get his protective space back in action, but he's there for now. A bajillion different kind of herbs. These I literally have had since I think I went on and bought like an eBay collection of herbs, like these little packets like this. They all came like this when I was legitimately 13. So these are all like 13 years old, 14 years old. So obviously none of them are good to use internally because they're all old. And almost none of them have smell to them anymore. But for spellcraft and for little spell bags and whatever, they're all still usable. So that's why I keep them. Okay, you guys have seen the books. My shelf, well, my books And then my witchy books are all here, and then Kevin's books are all over there. So then you have my altar side. This is my big wooden dresser. As you can see, I did put the cloth back on. I'm really, really tempted to take the cloth off, especially after what happened yesterday, because it is beautiful. I'm just afraid that candle wax is going to stain it. So I'm not exactly sure what to do. So the cloth is kind of there for now. But as you can see, my my Kuan Yin statue is back together, but you know, it's broken here and it's broken here. But you know what? It works. One of these broke yesterday, so I ended up picking up or just grabbing a square one of the same size to put salt back in. So this will eventually have water in it. One of my tourmaline pieces. This is actually a piece of, I can't remember what kind of tree it is, but lightning struck it, and this was a gift to me from Tiptoe Chick. So I always keep this on my altar because it has fantastic energy. My candle snuffer, because I don't like blowing candles out. This is my little owl dude. His name's Jasper. Pink rose quartz. My blue goldstone. Oh, look at that. I can't even stand it. Now, I know that goldstone is man-made. It is not a natural piece, but I always get such fantastic energy from the blue goldstone, so I always have a piece around. My personal magical candle. This is my piece of candle quartz, and I believe, I can't remember if I got this from Sammy from Witch on the Rocks. Well, I think it's Sammy's Spirit now. I always call her Witch on the Rocks still. Or if I bought this, because I honestly can't remember. I feel like I got it from her. This is Penelope, the three-legged pig. Put that back. Incense holder, just a piece of clear quartz that I really like. Little namaste coin. Like I said, salt. And, okay, this is not put back together. This is literally just resting there. I have to super glue it, but that will eventually be there. So yay, altar, done for the most part. As you can tell, it's super simplified because the stuff that used to be on it at the other house, I decided to put back on the bookshelf because if I need it, I can bring it over. I don't want to have a really cluttered space. So that's there. Hanging, I have my carnelian. This is my go-to pendulum. And then I just recently purchased from the Witchy Mommy a malachite pendulum. So both of those are my working pendulums. And then up top here, this is my Shamanic Altar. So one of my guides is the fox. Are we good? Are we good? Okay. Sorry, my mom called me and it cut out the thingy. I don't know what this did, or if it cut it out, or if it's gonna be two videos. So, are you guys all still there? Did it like cut it out? Poop. Okay. Anyway, this is my fox. He is my main totem animal. Oh, good. You guys are all still here. Did it like cut it out at all? Did the video cut out? I hope that it's all still one video. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so he is here. This is actually, you guys are going to die. I think I've shown you this. But he is a piggy bank from Walmart, just like Toothless. But after searching and searching and searching, he was the perfect statue to represent my my main totem animal. So he's there. You guys, good Lord, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? My gosh. Okay. You guys know my beautiful owls, Sage, Spirit, and oh my gosh, how did I forget the last one? Wow, it's gone. Spirit, Sage, and he has a really derpy name, and it's gonna come to me after I do this video. Well, I'm gonna have to yeah, I will get back to you on that. I can't believe I lost his name, but it's very derpy. This is a shaman stone. So he's here. I've got a purple candle, a black candle, and then this is one of my teachers that I just recently met. This is Isis, and so she is whereas I have my fox as my permanent totem animal, Isis is my permanent teacher. So that is my, oh, and pine cone. This pine cone is actually another gift from Tiptoe Chick that came to me along with the lightning charred piece of tree. So that also stays on my altar at all times. And then that up top is my wand. This actually came to me because I always wanted a wand, and I didn't want it to just be one that, I wanted it to be one that I found and that I really liked, because I'm not really a wand person. And this came from an ironwood tree. And so I actually found the piece lying next to the ironwood tree, and it was perfect. So that's there. So that is the gist. Thank you. I do. Like I said, I don't use a whole lot of objects in my hand when I'm directing energy. The wand is there if I need it. I also have all my athames here if I want to use them. But they're just more tools for helping to direct energy. I normally just use my hands, especially after doing Reiki classes. I feel like my hands are a lot more potent. And anyway, so that is my witchy room. As I get any wall hangings up, I'll show you guys. But that's pretty much what I have. Do you guys have any questions for me before I skedaddle? I gotta go upstairs and shower, and Riri just went down for a nap. I wanted to show you guys this though, but this is my mother wart that I recently, we have some up here, and it's wonderful for anxiety. It kind of feels like a mother's hug, and it's great for sleep. So I have some of that tincturing. But yeah, do you guys have, do you guys have any questions for me? Kind of looking through the comments really quick. Thank you, Monica. I'm really happy that you guys were all able to be here and catch this as well. Get a yard of contact paper covered cloth. That's a good idea. Huh. That is a really, really good idea. Thank you. Thank you guys very much. I'm very, very happy with how it has turned out so far. It's much warmer down here. I'm able to come down here in my bare feetsies because this cement, let me just tell you, it is cold as shit. And it's tough to be down here and to try to be comfortable when you're freezing because cement is cold. I don't care how warm it is, cement's cold. And Riri can be down here. That's her spider. His name's Chewie. I've had him for, God, years. How old am I? Probably at least 10 years. Or 11 years. But Arya has clung to him, so he's kind of another little protector when you walk into the room. Probably another video, but how did you begin your shamanic journey and find your animals or a book you follow? I don't know, Monica, if I'm going to keep an altar cloth. I'll kind of have to see what I want to do. Because I love the feel of the natural wood, but I also really like the protection of the altar cloth, so I'm not sure. But as far as the shamanic stuff, I did do a couple of videos back on the books that I used for shamanism and what I found, and I did a couple videos, or at least one video on journeying, so go back and look at those. But I bet you $1 million that the actual book that I use is upstairs. Let me see. Seeing in the Dark wasn't one I used. I might have to run upstairs to show you the book that I use if you want to see it, because it is just absolutely amazing, and I was totally able to do, I went to a journeying class after I read the book, but everything that I learned in the journeying class, I learned in the book on my own anyway, and I was able to do my own journeys, and so they kind of have a journey to bring you to your animal totem, and so it's just great. What kind of energy do you feel in the room? I actually feel, because I haven't done a lot of, hell, I haven't done any magical working in here. This room literally got saged and that's it. But it has just a very calming energy. You know, all my stuff's out. They kind of are able to intermingle their energies into the air, and so it's just a very energy when you walk in, having everything done. That kind of bothers me because that's still there, but you know. But yeah, if you guys want, I'll run upstairs quick and I'll show you the book that I use for my journeying. And any book on runes, honestly, I don't. The only book that I have, hell, where is it even, on runes, is this old one I found at a garage sale. And I actually did most of my rune studying when I've looked into any kind of runes online. So I don't do a whole lot with runes yet. So I can't really give a whole lot of advice on runes. Did you find anyone on YouTube that pointed you in the right direction for your shamanic journey? You know, not really. I mean, I looked up videos from Sandra Ingerman, which is the one that my video, or my shamanic book on journeying is from. But I haven't really found anybody. It's mostly all been reading books and kind of an internal thing. I haven't really found anyone on YouTube that I've really jived with as far as journeying. But we'll take a quick little look upstairs and I'll show you guys the book that I use. Yeah, look at this carpet. Alright, it's buffering. Oops. Sorry, my mom called again. Apparently she's like real excited. Okay, so good thing I just cleaned my room. Alright. So, where is my, here it is. This is like the best book that I can recommend you guys for shamanic journeying. Shamanic Journeying, A Beginner's Guide by Sandra Ingerman. Because it's very short, it's very simple, it's very to the point. She has a CD in the back, but you can actually find the 3 tracks that are on the CD on YouTube for free. So even if you download this book or you buy it used and it doesn't come with the CD, you can get the actual tracks on YouTube. Let's see if there's anything else over here. I think that was pretty much, that was like my big, yeah. So, there you go. But thank you guys very much, and thank you. I really, really do love the curtain idea. I'm glad that you guys told me to take the doors off, because it feels so much bigger in there with the doors off. But one of the kitties is trying to come in. Well, excuse you, sir. All right, well, I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I am going to go shower and kind of clean up the house a little bit. And it's supposed to be absolutely beautiful outside today. So I'm hoping to maybe get outside. And you know what? I wonder if we can take a little trip. I don't know if my phone's gonna take us all the way out there or not. We'll have to see. I don't know what happens once you're off of Wi-Fi. Oh, that's my squirrel. His name is Odell. Do you guys still see me? Rena said she lost video. Can you still see me, or am I gone? Okay, so you can still see me. Okay. So I just want to show you guys, if you guys lose anything, please let me know, because this is, I want to show you guys, oh, they're starting to bud or blossom. Yay! Okay, back, I showed you guys in my one video. Oh my God, it's beautiful out. This is going to be where my circle is, because I really like the area. You know, you have the beautiful pines here, the white pine there, the silver maple. You're really, really, like, if you stand in the middle of here, you know, like, you've got trees all right here that really blocks you from anybody seeing anything. So the stones are not dug in yet, but I do have them laid out where I want them. So it says that I have very bad connection. I don't know if you guys can actually even hear me right now, but we're going back. Good Lord, YouTube, my bad. Anyway, I'm going back. My goodness. All right. Oh my goodness. There you go. Did you guys get to see any of that? Because it freaked out on me saying very bad connection. So I don't know if you guys actually even got to see anything. It's been skippy. Just a spinning circle. Gone. Damn. Alright, well. Thank you guys for hanging out. Now it's mad at me because I have a very bad connection. So I'm assuming you guys weren't able to see the last bit of the video. But I hope that you guys had fun. And I appreciate you guys for hanging out. And I am going to go take a shower. So I will see you guys later. Oh, you did see some of it? Okay. I didn't know how much of the circle you actually got to see, because it's way out there, and I know that I'm on Wi-Fi, and so I couldn't actually take you. I can't go from Wi-Fi to being on, like, LTE, and it got mad at me, so. Anyway. You got it back? Oh, good. Oh, you did get to see the stones. So you guys did get to at least see a little bit of it before my phone went to shit? Okay. Oh, goodness. You two cut it out. Phoebe, hey, can you say hi? Yeah. Hi, baby. All right. Okay, for real now. For real, though. I'm going to thank you, Kiki. She is quite an adventure, let me tell you. But once I get the stones actually dug in, I'll do a video, like an actual video. I won't do a live one showing it to you guys. So, alright, this video has been super long, and I apologize, but thank you guys for hanging out this morning, and I was glad I was finally able to do a Witchy Room video, which means it's finally up, which means it's finally usable, and I hope that you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you all later.